comes back every July without fail. That smell of warm asphalt and cut grass, the screen door and the sound of distant radios. And suddenly I'm 17, the years just pass. The smell of summer nights brings back everything I thought I'd lost. The porch, the fan, your hand inside my hand, and a love that hadn't yet been paid its cost. We'd sit outside until the street lights came and swat mosquitoes off each other's knees. You'd tell me stories that you'd made up whole, and I believed them all with perfect ease. The smell of summer nights is a door straight back to who we used to be. Two kids beneath a sky too big to measure, with nowhere else on earth we'd rather be. Every summer since I catch that smell, and for a second you are here as well. The smell of summer nights, I breathe it in as deep as I am able, because for one warm moment in July, you're back across the old porch table. We walked down to the river after supper, the air still thick and warm against our skin. And then they came 100 little lanterns, blinking on and off, and we walked in. Fireflies by the river, you caught one gently, held it in your hands, then opened up your fingers to the darkness and let it go the way a young heart understands. You said they only glow to find each other, a little light to say I'm over here. I said then we're like them, blinking in the dark, and you laughed and pulled me near. Fireflies by the river, 1,000 tiny lights along the shore, and us two in just last summer, the fireflies still blink, but you weren't there. Fireflies by the river, I stood and watched them light the water's edge, and held my empty hand out to the darkness, and made that same old firefly pledge. Too hot to sleep, we lay on top of the covers, the fan just pushing warm air side to side, the window open to the smell of the garden, and the neighbor's radio playing far and wide. The fan and the open window, that was our whole world on summer nights. No air conditioning, just each other and the moving of the curtain and the lights. We talk in whispers so we wouldn't wake the house, about the things we'd do when we grew old. And the fan would turn its head away and back, and carry off the secrets that we told. The fan and the open window, the soundtrack of 100 sleepless nights. Your voice, the fan, the distant summer traffic, and the moths that gathered at the porch lights. I've got the air conditioning now, it's cool and quiet, but I'd trade it for that fan and you tonight. The fan and the open window, sometimes I turn the cooling off and sweat, and open up the window to the garden, and find you in the warm air, not forget. Kept the watermelon in the well to keep it cool until the day got long. Then we'd sit out on the wooden porch together and spit the seeds and hum a summer song. Watermelon on the porch, the juice ran down our chins and we just laughed. We had no money and we had no worries, just a wooden porch and summer's other half. You'd always give me the sweeter middle piece and take the pale bits closer to the rind. I never understood why you would do that, till I got old and finally read your mind. Watermelon on the porch, a simple thing but somehow it was gold. Sticky hands and seeds and summer laughter and a love too young to know it would grow old. I keep a watermelon in the fridge each July and cut the sweeter middle, set it by. Watermelon on the porch, I eat the pale bits by the rind these days, the way you did, and give the middle over to an empty chair that catches summer's rays. The cicadas started up around the sunset and didn't stop until the break of day. A wall of sound that filled the whole dark valley and somehow made the heat feel far away. Cicadas all night long, the song of every summer that we knew. I couldn't sleep for all the noise back then, and now I miss it more than I can say to you. You said they only live a week or two after years of waiting underneath the ground. That's why they sing so loud and so relentless. They've got so little time to make their sound. Cicadas all night long, singing like the summer wouldn't end, like they knew, like we should have known back then, how little time we had, my love, my friend. Now every August when I hear them start, I think of how they sing with all their heart. dances all night long. I leave the window open just to hear the sound that filled the summers of our youth and carries you a little bit more near. We took our shoes off on the warm evening road. The asphalt still held heat from the day. You dared me to walk the whole way to the corner, and I did, and you cheered me all the way. Walking barefoot in July, the road still warm beneath our tired feet. Two young fools who thought they'd live forever, walking barefoot down the summer street. The pavement turned to grass along the river, and the grass turned cool and wet against our toes. We carried our shoes and swung them by the laces, and walked the long way home, the way love goes. Walking barefoot in July, no destination, just the warm night air. Your laugh, my laugh, the crickets in the ditches, and not a single worry anywhere. My feet are old and careful on the ground now, but they remember how the warm road felt. Walking barefoot in July, sometimes I slip my shoes off in the yard and feel the summer grass beneath me softly, and find you there, still walking, still not far. We'd climb the stairs to the rooftop after dinner and spread a mat across the sun-warmed tar. city hung below us, small and golden, and above us, if we squinted, one dim star. The rooftop where we sat, above the noise, above the summer street, just you and me, and the whole town beneath us, and a warm night breeze to make it all complete. You'd point out where you thought our house would be someday when we had saved enough to buy. I'd rest my head against your shoulder dreaming and watch the one dim star up in the sky. The rooftop where we sat, we planned our whole entire life up there. The kids, the house, the garden, all of it beneath a summer sky without a care. The building's still there, they say, the roof's still open, but I've never had the heart to climb again. Dream about it every warm July. The city humming golden down below us, and you beside me pointing at the sky. You crack the ice tray hard against the counter and drop the cubes into tall glasses clinking. We didn't have much else to offer summer, just cold barley tea and quiet drinking. Ice in our glasses, melting slow against the summer heat. We'd hold them to our foreheads, laughing softly, and press the cold against our cheeks to beat. The condensation ran down to our elbows and made small puddles on the wooden table. We didn't mind, we had nowhere to be, just cold drinks and each other warm and able. Ice in our glasses, the simplest way we cooled the summer down. 2 glasses and some ice and one another, the richest poor young couple in the town. pray hard against the sill. Ice in our glasses, I pour 2 glasses out of habit yet, and hold the cold one to my tired forehead, and taste the summer I will not forget. We ran to catch the last bus after midnight, made it just in time, both out of breath. The whole bus empty, but for one old driver, and the warm night rushing past, and nothing left. The last bus home in summer, your head against my shoulder, half asleep. The streetlights sliding yellow through the windows, and me too happy and too young to weep. The driver watched us in his mirror, smiling. He'd seen 100 couples just like us, young and tired and tangled up together on the last late summer bus. The last bus home in summer, I'd give a year to ride that route once more. Your weight against me, warm and slowly breathing, and the whole night sliding past the door. They changed the route, they don't run that late now, but I still know the way the streetlights fell. And feel the streetlights sliding through the windows, and feel your head against me for a bit. stars came out, more stars than I had ever seen in the city. A whole sky full, no street lights all about. Stars over the rice fields, we lay down on the ridge between the rows and stared up at a sky too big to fathom. And you named all the ones that no one knows. The frogs were singing in the flooded paddies, the warm mud cool and soft beneath our backs. We stayed out there till almost near the morning and watched a falling star trace summer's tracks. Stars over the rice fields, you said each one's a summer we've been given, and we should try to count them all before the morning takes them, all of heaven's living. I moved back to the country a few years past, and the stars still fill the sky, still just as vast. You had that thin white dress with tiny flowers, the one that caught the breeze on summer days. You'd walk ahead of me along the water, and the hem would lift and catch the sunlit haze. Your summer dress, light as anything against the warm blue sky. I'd walk behind just so that I could watch it move like water as the day went by. You wore it to the festival that August. You wore it to the river, to the fair. You said it was the only nice thing you owned, and you wore it like it was beyond compare. Your summer dress, why on summer days and see it moving down the water out of sight. I found it in a box just yesterday, still white, still thin, the flowers not yet gray. Your summer dress, I held it up against the window pane, and for a moment saw you walking ahead of me along the summer water once again.
One night in late August, the year changed direction. A coolness came in through the open door, and we both felt it sitting on the porch there. The summer starting toward its final shore. When the heat finally broke, there was something sad inside the sweet relief. The nights would soon get shorter, cooler, quieter, and summer's love would turn a golden leaf. You pulled a light blanket over both our shoulders, the first one that we'd needed in months. And we sat there quiet, knowing something ended, and something new was coming all at once. When the heat finally broke, we held on to the last warm bit of night, because we knew that once the cool set in, our endless summer moved out of our sight. Every year I feel that first cool evening, and every year it brings that same sweet ache. When the heat finally broke, I pull a blanket over just my shoulders and sit out on the porch at summer's end, and feel you there before the summer's over.
was one night that summer above all the others. I couldn't tell you the date if I tried, but I remember every second of it. The warmth, the stars, the way you were beside that summer night is the one I've carried all these years. The fireflies, the rooftop, and the river, the warmest night that ever will appear. We didn't do a single special thing that night. We walked, we talked, we watched the sky go dark, but something in it stayed inside me always. A warmth, a light, a small eternal spark. That summer night contains the whole of who we used to be, young and warm and endless, and together beneath a sky too big for you and me. That one, but that's the night I go to when I dream. Every firefly and every warm breeze still carries me back upstream. That summer night will be the last thing that I let go of. When everything else fades into the dark, I'll still be there, warm beneath that summer's love. It comes back every July without fail. That smell of warm asphalt and cut grass, the screen door and the sound of distant radios. And suddenly I'm 17, the years just pass. The smell of summer nights brings back everything I thought I'd lost. The porch, the fan, your hand inside my hand, and a love that hadn't yet been paid its cost. We'd sit outside until the streetlights came and swat mosquitoes off each other's knees. You'd tell me stories that you'd made up whole, and I believed them all with perfect ease. The smell of summer nights is a door straight back to who we used to be. Two kids beneath a sky too big to measure, with nowhere else on earth we'd rather be. Every summer since I catch that smell, and for a second you are here as well. The smell of summer nights, I breathe it in as deep as I am able, because for one warm moment in July, you're back across the old porch table. We walked down to the river after supper, the air still thick and warm against our skin. And then they came, 100 little lanterns, blinking on and off, and we walked in. Caught one gently, held it in your hands, then opened up your fingers to the darkness and let it go the way a young heart understands. You said they only glow to find each other, little light to say I'm over here. I said then we're like them, blinking in the dark, and you laughed and pulled me near. Fireflies by the river, 1,000 tiny lights along the shore, and us two in the middle, quietly glowing, not knowing we'd remember this forevermore. I went back to that river just last summer. The fireflies still blink, but you weren't there. Fireflies by the river, I stood and watched them light the water's edge, and held my empty hand out to the darkness, and made that same old We lay on top of the covers, the fan just pushing warm air side to side. The window open to the smell of the garden, and the neighbor's radio playing far and wide. The fan and the open window, that was our whole world on summer nights. No air conditioning, just each other and the moving of the curtain and the lights. We talk in whispers so we wouldn't wake the house, about the things we do when we grew old. And the fan would turn its head away and back and carry off the secrets that we told. The fan and the open window, the soundtrack of 100 sleepless nights. Your voice, the fan, the distant summer traffic, and the moths that gathered at the porch lights. I've got the air conditioning now. It's cool and quiet, but I'd trade it for that fan and you tonight. The fan and the open window, sometimes I turn the cooling off and sweat and open up the window to the garden and find you in the warm air, not forget. Kept the watermelon in the well to keep it cool until the day got long. Then we'd sit out on the wooden porch together and spit the seeds and hum a summer song. Juice ran down our chins and we just laughed. We had no money and we had no worries, just a wooden porch and summer's other half. You'd always give me the sweeter middle piece and take the pale bits closer to the rind. Never understood why you would do that, till I got old and finally read your mind. Watermelon on the porch, a simple thing but somehow it was gold. Sticky hands and seeds and summer laughter, and a love too young to know it would grow old. I keep a watermelon in the fridge each July, the sweeter middle set it by. Watermelon on the porch, I eat the pale bits by the rind these days, the way you did, and give the middle over to an empty chair that catches summer's rays. The cicadas started up around the sunset and didn't stop until the break of day. A wall of sound that filled the whole dark valley and somehow made the heat feel far away. Cicadas all night long, the song of every summer that we knew. I couldn't sleep for all the noise back then, and now I miss it more than I can say to you. You said they only live a week or two, after years of waiting underneath the ground. That's why they sing so loud and so relentless. They've got so little time to make their sound. Cicadas all night long, singing like the summer wouldn't end, like they knew, like we should have known back then, how little time we had, my love, my friend. Now every August when I hear them start, I think of how they sing with all their heart. Cicadas all night long, I leave the window open just to hear the sound that filled the summers of our youth and carries you a little bit more near. We took our shoes off on the warm evening road. The asphalt still held heat from the day you dared me to walk the whole way to the corner, and I did, and you cheered me all the way. Walking barefoot in July, the road still warm beneath our tired feet. Two young fools who thought they'd live forever, walking barefoot down the summer street. The pavement turned to grass along the river, and the grass turned cool and wet against our toes. We carried our shoes and swung them by the laces, and walked the long way home, the way love goes. Walking barefoot in July, no destination, just the warm night air. You laugh, my laugh, the crickets in the ditches, and not a single worry anywhere. My feet are old and careful on the ground now, but they remember how the warm road felt. Walking barefoot in July, sometimes I slip my shoes off in the yard and feel the summer grass beneath me softly, and find you there, still walking, still not far. We'd climb the stairs to the rooftop after dinner and spread a mat across the sun-warmed tar. The whole city hung below us, small and golden, and above us, if we squinted, one dim star. The rooftop where we sat, above the noise, above the summer street, just you and me, and the whole town beneath us, and a warm night breeze to make it all complete. You'd point out where you thought our house would be someday, when we had saved enough to buy. I'd rest my head against your shoulder, dreaming, and watch the one dim star up in the sky. The rooftop where we sat, we planned our whole entire life up there. The kids streets, the house, the garden, all of it beneath a summer sky without a care. The building's still there, they say, the roof's still open, but I've never had the heart to climb again. The rooftop where we sat, I dream about it every warm July. The city humming golden down below us, and you beside me pointing at the sky. You crack the ice tray hard against the counter and drop the cubes into tall glasses clinking. We didn't have much else to offer summer, just cold barley tea and quiet drinking. Ice in our glasses, melting slow against the summer heat. We'd hold them to our foreheads, laughing softly, and press the cold against our cheeks to beat. The condensation ran down to our elbows and made small puddles on the wooden table. We didn't mind, we had nowhere to be, just cold drinks and each other warm and able. Ice in our glasses, the simplest way we cooled the summer down. 2 glasses and some ice and one another, the richest poor young couple in the town. I make the barley tea the same way still, and crack the ice tray hard against the sill. Ice in our glasses, I pour 2 glasses out of habit yet, and hold the cold one to my tired forehead, and taste a summer I will not forget. catch the last bus after midnight. Made it just in time, both out of breath. The whole bus empty, but for one old driver, and the warm night rushing past, and nothing left. The last bus home in summer, your head against my shoulder, half asleep. The streetlights sliding yellow through the windows, and me too happy and too young to weep. The driver watched us in his mirror, smiling. He'd seen 100 couples just like us, young and tired and tangled up together on the last late summer bus. The last bus home in summer, I'd give a year to ride that route once more. Your weight against me, warm and slowly breathing, and the whole night sliding past the door. They changed the route, they don't run that late now, but I still know the way the streetlights fell. And feel the streetlights sliding through the windows, and feel your head against me for a bit. Past the town where the rice fields stretched forever, the dark got darker and the stars came out, more stars than I had ever seen in the city, a whole sky full, no street lights all about, stars over the rice fields. We lay down on the ridge between the rows and stared up at a sky too big to fathom, and you named all the ones that no one knows. The frogs were singing in the flooded paddies, the warm mud cool and soft beneath our backs. We stayed out there till almost near the morning and watched a falling star trace summer's tracks. said each one's a summer we've been given, and we should try to count them all before the morning takes them, all of heaven's living. I moved back to the country a few years past, and the stars still fill the sky, still just as vast. You had that thin white dress with tiny flowers, the one that caught the breeze on summer days. You'd walk ahead of me along the water, and the hem would lift and catch the sunlit haze. Your summer dress, light as anything against the warm blue sky. I'd walk behind just so that I could watch it move like water as the day went by. You wore it to the festival that August. You wore it to the river, to the fair. You said it was the only nice thing you owned, and you wore it like it was beyond compare. Your summer dress, white and thin and dancing in the light. I close my eyes on summer days and see it moving down the water out of sight. I found it in a box just yesterday, still white, still thin, the flowers not yet gray. Your summer dress, I held it up against the window pane, and for a moment saw you walking ahead of me along the summer water once again.
in late August, the air changed direction. A coolness came in through the open door, and we both felt it sitting on the porch there. The summer starting toward its final shore. When the heat finally broke, there was something sad inside the sweet relief. The nights would soon get shorter, cooler, quieter, and summer's love would turn a golden leaf. You pulled a light blanket over both our shoulders, the first one that we'd needed in months. And we sat there quiet, knowing something ended, and something new was coming all at once. When the heat finally broke, we held on to the last warm bit of night, because we knew that once the cool set in, our endless summer moved out of our sight. Every year I feel that first cool evening, and every year it brings that same sweet ache. When the heat finally broke, I pull a blanket over just my shoulders and sit out on the porch at summer's end, and feel you there before the summer's over.
There was one night that summer above all the others. I couldn't tell you the date if I tried, but I remember every second of it. The warmth, the stars, the way you were beside. That summer night is the one I've carried all these years. The fireflies, the rooftop, and the river. The warmest night that ever will appear. We didn't do a single special thing that night. We walked, we talked, we watched the sky go dark, but something in it stayed inside me always. A warmth, a light, a small eternal spark. That summer night contains the whole of who we used to be. Young and warm and together beneath a sky too big for you and me. I've had 1,000 summers since that one, but that's the night I go to when I dream. Every firefly and every warm breeze still carries me back upstream. That summer night will be the last thing that I let go of. When everything else fades into the dark, I'll still be there, warm beneath that summer's light.